my experience has been that parents that I've talked to have often felt ill-equipped to raise their kids in faith, and so have sort of passed the baton, if you like, to the church because they're professional Christians, and so surely have all the answers and know exactly what their child needs to develop faith and to grow in their understanding and love for the Lord. And it's sort of this disconnect of parents are still figuring out their own faith and grappling with it for themselves, and so then to feel this pressure to teach their kids at the same time, it can be quite overwhelming, or that's what I've heard. And so they delegate to the church. There have been times where I have felt like there's more responsibility. Parents have more expectation of me and what I do on a Sunday than I think is right. And definitely I hold my responsibility on a Sunday highly, and I think what I do is important. And it's an element in a child's life and in their growth in faith. And but I mean, I will have a kid for sort of 50 to 100 hours a year, roughly, whereas parents have them for thousands of hours over the year. And actually the impact that I can have and the way that I can invest in and work with a child in teaching them about faith will be quite narrow. But what a parent can teach and not necessarily directly teach, but just model and demonstrate is going to be much more extensive and much more regular. And I think my passion is to go, parents, you can do this. It's not complicated. It doesn't need to be big theological answers and discussions, but it's simply going, Jesus is evident and working through my life, and this is how he's doing that. Let's go on this journey together. I don't think it's something that needs to be overly grand, but just is a normal part. If we make Jesus a part of our everyday life and faith and growing in our understanding and love for the Lord, then kids grow up with that mentality of this is just like Jesus is part of how we do life.